Back in Philadelphia, home of Vale City. Last weekend of summer, officially. Autumn starts on Thursday. But, here's why I'm in Philly this time, and the media's in Philly. This is to cover something in Philly. Well, actually it was, but that was secondary. XPoNential Music Festival. Camden, Waterfront, Camden, New Jersey. Thank you, seriously, to WXPN for the opportunity to cover one of the best festivals I have been to in the 10 years since I started a simple blog and decided and came up with this crazy idea. I am not joking. It also blew a certain music festival in Bethlehem completely off the fucking map. Not because, oh wow, well you can't compare, I can already hear the bullshit in the arguments. You can't compare the two and everything. Somebody up there told me, never been to XPoNential, been a huge fan of Music Fest. Oh, well, Music Fest blows away XPoNential. You've never been to XPoNential? I haven't been to XPoNential. How do you know? Anyway, getting to the point. I was unfortunately couldn't make it Friday or Saturday, but definitely final day Sunday. Next year, guess what? Whether the media covers it or not, I'm getting passes for both days. And that says a hell of a lot right there. There are very few events, honestly, that I've ever said that about. That is one of them. Reasons. Number one. Yes, so this is my thumb. Thank you. Number one, the security. You walk through, you walk in, one entrance. Everyone checking, security checking tickets, bag searches. No metal detectors, but didn't really need them. Two, like I said, in 10 years I've been to a lot of festivals, especially in Lehigh Valley. Yeah, they had alcohol there, but it wasn't like every third stand or every third place to buy something was alcohol, every third or fourth place. It was there, and I saw people walking around with like beer and wine, but everybody was there socially drinking. It wasn't like, oh wow, well, we got one beer, we got to go for another one right away. Three, this is in no particular order, by the way. The overall feel and vibe of the festival was, hey, you know what? Fuck it. Everybody's here to have a great time, period. We're here to celebrate, we're here to listen to incredible live music. I know I say that a lot lately, but it's true. And we're here to just enjoy it. Enjoy a beautiful end of summer day. And that's the overall feel and vibe. The music and the performers, again, incredible. And here's something that I finally noticed about festivals with the performers and musicians. And I said this to a couple people, and like, you know what? We never heard that or thought about it that way. The pacing of it, and I'll explain this shortly, was perfect. XPN and everyone involved with band selection and figuring out who plays when really paid attention to the music and bands as far as their styles, genres, and performances. Here's what I'm talking about. Please forgive me, don't have the band names memorized. Right off, kicking it off. First band, you know what? We're gonna start this thing rocking. We're gonna get a high energy and really like say to the crowd, hey, We're so thankful everybody that you showed up to experience us. We're gonna do our absolute best, and that's the way it started off. Second band, and by the way, there are 3 stages. Unfortunately, Freedom Mortgage Pavilion, they didn't have any main performances in the evening there. I stayed overnight. But the River stage, I even forget. It's been a long weekend. I apologize. But the 2 stages were like right next to each other almost. So, okay, one stage is done. A couple minutes later, bam, the next stage goes live. But anyway, back to the pacing. First band kicks it off. Seriously rocking. And not only were they seriously rocking, they, high energy and everything. So really, boom. Everybody's like, yeah, we're doing this. Then second band backs it off, kicks it, takes it down a level or 2, and I hate to use the word level because it doesn't describe it, but you get my point. Slows it down, backs it off a little bit. Okay, time to cool it down, because honestly it was at times a hot summer day for this time of year. Third band, Buffalo Nichols, I think, for some reason I remember. Okay, they really showed the true passion and the true power of lyrics and music. His performance, his voice, his original music, his original lyrics, just was something completely different. So guess what? Now we're really gonna get your attention. If you're out just enjoying the festival now and taking a break from the music, we're bringing your ass back to the stage. And that's the way unfortunately I had to bail out at just 4:30 ferry back. But that was the general pace. That was the general pace of it all day for the 4.5 hours I was there, and it worked amazing. It worked perfectly. I never really looked at like a festival or when there's multiple live bands performing. I do now. I talked to several people, volunteers, people who are attending the festival, vendors. I did not hear a single bad thing about XPoNential. Everything, everywhere, and people and vendors and volunteers too. First experience, all the way up to we've been here the past 10 years that they've had it, excluding the C word. Not one person said a bad thing. Now, next year I definitely want to be there Saturday night, but I highly doubt that they have that. You see a lot of drunk people. Something that is huge, going back to when you walked in. They did have security there. They had, excuse me, they had a sheriff with the ID badge, 21 plus ID badges. Security, safety was a absolute top priority there. And that is like real huge with me. I've said this about a certain event in Lehigh Valley. We're in 2022, not 1982 or not 1992 anymore. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm going extremely long. XPoNential Music Festival. Honestly, and I'm saying this again, one of the best festivals I have attended from Philadelphia, New York, Lehigh Valley, and now Camden since I started this over 10 years ago. Make plans for it next year. I know I definitely am, and depending on how much the sponsorship is, I guarantee my media will be in there. Special thank you to WXPN for the chance to cover this and end my summer officially, literally perfectly. Special thanks to the volunteers, the bands, the crowd that was there, the vendors, everyone at the festival for making it what it was and for making it an amazing and fantastic first-time experience. I'll definitely be back. Michael Phoenix, founder and staff, only wrapping up this 10-minute long review. Take care, everybody. Summer's almost over. Autumn's coming. A lot of beauty, change of seasons. You get the drift. To your family and friends, above all, stay safe.